We're here at WTSA 24, the World Telecommunications Standardization Assembly, which is being held in New Delhi in India. And this is actually part of the WTSA Expo, which is where a number of exhibitors have gathered to demonstrate their products, show off their innovations being used with the power of technology, but of course being helped by standardization. And I've stopped here to look at one of the stands here, which is DTown Robotics PVT Limited, and to talk to a few of the people who are gathered here.
My name is Dipankar Jha and I am from DTown Robotics Private Limited. Our company is drone and robot manufacturing company. As you can see here, drone also, robots also, and this is Monal. Version 2 of Monal, and this is required for surveillance purpose. For example, if you are doing surveillance in tough terrains like hilly areas, mountains, and wind resistance is much more high. In that case, you can make surveillance, you can get live data from this drone. It gives you proper stability, and you can get the live feed of the videos and photos. And here, if you want to go for photography and videography, in that case you can go for this one. This is Nono. It has 35 minutes of flight time and 4K with 4K camera quality, and it will give you proper videography and photography of anywhere. You can even you can use it in house also.
Now, there are obviously already a number of drone manufacturers. What stimulated you to get into this business?
We are the startup of 2018 startup, and we have started proper manufacturing. We have started through Make in India and Made in India concept, and you can see here that we have proper designing. We have completely, you can say, in-house manufacturing in drone and robots as well.
And this enables you to be able to customize it for the customer.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are not like customizing. We are proper customizing and manufacturing in-house, sir.
And you've also got a robot here as well, is that right?
Sir, this is robot, and use case of this robot is like if you want surveillance in any tunnels or in crowded area where easily no one can go, and if you want silent surveillance, in that case you can use this robot also. It can provide you proper images, photos, videos, and you can get live feed of that location. And it can be used for defense purpose also. And defense have multiple uses.
So defense and multiple uses.
Yes.
And in terms of the future for your company, how do you see the future?
Sir, the future for defense also, in education sector also, in different sectors also, we are improvising our product also. And as a manufacturer, we get the use case of the client and our customers, and provide products as per their necessity, as per their use case, sir.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much indeed, and great talking to you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. We're going to move now to another stand here at the exhibition. This is the SRM Institute for Science and Technology, the NCR campus, and you've actually got two different startups that are being shown off here. So we'll start off with this one, Sky Guardian, an autonomous drone designed to enhance search and rescue operations as well as agricultural monitoring. So all very interesting stuff and all very important stuff. Let me talk to you. So tell me a little bit about what you've got here.
Okay, so hi, my name is Rajesh Kumar Singh. We are from SRM, and he's Abhinav Shakya, my friend Dhruv Kumar, and the Vinil over here. Meet me, Mr. Kshitij Saxena, our professor and the mentor also.
Excellent. Well, we'll talk to you very shortly, but tell me a little bit about what you've got here.
Okay, so we have a quadcopter drone with having a radio link cross flight controller in it, and we are just trying to make a drone that will help you in the surveillance purposes for the surveillance purpose and the search and rescue missions for the NDRF team and for the army of the Indian Army actually, and we are trying to make an additional component in it for the agriculture sector also. So this is the agriculture our secondary purposes, but we are trying to make a drone that will help in the army. For the we are trying to make a quadcopter with the help of the heat cameras and the normal cameras, as well as with the help of the Raspberry Pi and coordinate. And we are trying to implement artificial intelligence with it, so it can regulate autonomous flights in it. So we are trying to.
And this is a model that you've built yourselves, is that right?
Yeah, this is a model we have built and try to we are implement 1,000 kilovolts of the VLDC motors. There are total 4 motors in it, and we try to we have printed 3D printer with we have 3D printed with the. With
So
the
you've produced this with 3D printing and buying different parts, is that right?
Yeah, we 3D printed all the parts, and the frames were the metal frames were bought from the cheaper market.
Okay, excellent. And so tell me a little bit about the components here. What makes this special, and how you're connecting this up, how you're piloting this, etc.
So we have 1000 kilovolts 4 VLDC motors which are powered by this ESC, which gets the control from this cross flight, and we will control it with fly sky transmitter, and we have its receiver here. So when we give the command to this, then it will goes to cross flight and it will give the commands to these ESC to how much power we have to give to lift off or any other things. Then we have our GPS module which will give the coordinates over here, and we have our 2200 mAh lithium ion battery, and we have used the telemetry radio communication for the 25 kilometers that we can't fly it with this. So we will install it in here at the ground port, and it will connect it here from the telecom port.
Okay, so using a laptop with the USB aerial as well, in the power of telemetry, essentially you're able to pilot this this drone.
Yes, you are right.
Okay, and how long is it taking you to develop this?
So we have taken about 2 to 3 months for developing it so far.
Okay, and what would you hope that the rollout would be of this? What would be your best case scenario, having spent time developing this?
So that it can fly autonomously and a longer its flight time and stability, and it can help our Indian Army and our farmers when we will apply the pesticide sprayer to it. That's what we think that we will do in future.
So this is essentially this is a prototype, obviously, and the full model would be covered, would have protection against the elements, etc. But also you could scale it up in size as well. So there would be you would have different sizes. Is that correct?
Yes, we will try to make it in a hexacopter and in a bigger size.
Excellent. Okay, and the software itself, the operating software that
it is the cross-flight software which comes with it. So
Okay. So it is a cross-flight software that comes with it, but we are trying to make it our own with the help of the Google map on it. We are trying to make autonomous navigation with it. So we are trying to make 4 coordinates of the platforms, and when the coordinates are received by the software in it, so it's make a flight path from it and covers the all area in it. Okay, so it's normally take off the basic or the base and fill the pesticides or the minerals from there, and trying to spray with all the help of the coordinates. So if the pesticides are going empty by the chance, so it comes to the main base, it's refill it, and the completes its mission.
Okay, all right. We've talked quite a fair amount about drones. Tell me a little bit about this one's yours, is that right? And this is part of Auton AI. Auton AI, is it? Okay.
So my name is Priyansh Neil. I'm from SRM, and so my startup name is revolutionize. So it is basically a health performing monitoring system. So like as you know, Indian diets are full of carbohydrates, and by this people get heart attack and cardiac arrest at very young age. So to prevent that and to warn them before they have their any heart attack or cardiac arrest and any type of these disease, so we made a performance monitoring system which includes ECG, BPM, SpO2 measurement, and sir in further we will add a glucometer and BP monitor, and sir essential a small feature, a UV index detection.
UV index detection as well. And so this would be something that consumers could have, people could have at home and keep monitoring themselves regularly. Is that right?
Yes, sir. So like I want to make it compact, and like if a person wears it like a band and forget it, but it vitals get recorded and it gets saved in a database, and then we developed an AI also, which sends that data sends to the AI, and they predict what will happen to that user, and they warn them so that they can be conscious and they can improve in the.
I presume that the miniaturization element is is perhaps the greatest challenge. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. So because it is look very bulky and it is a screen also. So our aim is to remove that screen and make it more compact with all these essential sensors in a single board and flexible board like this.
Okay, and you've been doing all of this as part of your coursework. Is that right? Are you all students?
Yes, sir. Of SRM University.
Yes.
And I'm part of the incubation center also.
Incubation center as well at the university. Well, let's talk a little bit about that with you. So you're a professor at the university. Tell us, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
I'm Kshitij Saxena. I'm an assistant professor at SRM, and I'm into academics for the last 23 years. I've been with these guys with wonderful, awesome ideas. At times, I try my best to give a bit of it to them, so that they can implement it in whatever they are doing and come up with something better which can make our lives easier. And they've been doing fairly well.
Excellent. At what stage do you think these two particular startups are at? How close do you think that they're getting to what is required in the real commercial world?
So the way I've advised them is they should improve on it, because a lot of improvements are needed. And as I can see their work, it would probably take another 6 months before it could be commercialized. So they are looking for people who can invest their money in it, so that it can be commercialized at a bigger scale, so that the costs can come down. Right now, it's at a very nascent stage, but I believe they will do wonders.
Well, I certainly know that I can see the enthusiasm, and I know that there is a market absolutely for both of these products. So thank you very much indeed, and thank you for explaining that to us. So there you have it. We've got two very different exhibitors here. One from 2000 that's been a startup from 2018. Already up and running. Another one that's pretty nascent, or two here. They're a few months old, really, in development, but both very exciting projects. And I think that hopefully you'll have enjoyed listening to them and hearing a little bit about what's on show here at the expo.